so today I wanted to bring you 5 different tips to getting fit and getting healthy with a busy schedule. I don't know, maybe you have work, maybe you have school, maybe you have kids, you have a social life, whole bunch of things you have to do, and maybe exercise isn't your top priority even though it should be. I wanted to give you some fitness tips, not necessarily nutrition tips, let me know if you want nutrition tips, but just some fitness tips that you can incorporate into your day every day to make sure that you're staying active and staying healthy and getting fit when you have the chance. Also, do you like my earrings? They're little elephants. El elefante es an animal. That was my first sentence ever in Spanish. Actually, my first sentence is probably hola, if that's a sentence, kind of technically. But my first ever legit sentence that was like intelligent was el elefante es an animal. Oh, and do you hear that pounding? I am so sorry, they're putting in a hardwood floor. I swear to God, I closed the wall thing, not the wall, what do you call that little door? I closed the door, I tried to like make it as quiet as possible. If you hear noise like that, please just forgive. Or like that. Yeah. Anyways, first tip that I have is to always keep your running shoes or your walking shoes or your fitness shoes with you. Put them in your car. Have a pair that's specifically for your car. This way, no matter where you are, what you're doing, let's say that you got a cancellation and you don't have to meet someone. You don't have to go home and get your stuff and go to the gym or go for a run. You can literally take your shoes, go wherever it is you are, and just take a walk. You could run if you want to, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. Let's say that you got the kids there and traffic didn't take so long and you got there early. Take the time to stop and walk right then and there. Having these shoes with you will make you kind of able to do whatever you need to do wherever you are. Literally walk laps around the parking lot if that's what it takes. But having your shoes with you helps you to make sure that you never have an excuse not to get fit. Next also kind of has to do with your car, and it is to park farther away. And I know that that's so cliche, everyone says that, but it's true. Park farther away and take the stairs. And I'm not just saying park on the other side of the parking lot, park in a different parking lot. And if you have groceries, legitly, take that bag of groceries. Let's say that this is my grocery bag. Oopsies, I just bumped you. Let's say that you're getting groceries from the store, you got your grocery bag. Literally take that jug of milk in one hand and take the bag with the pineapple in the other hand, put them over your back and start pumping like this. Sorry for the noise. This is a great exercise for your arms here, for your forearms here, and even for your back. You can do these, someone told me what these are. Biceps. Well, I know these are biceps, but they're called bicep curls. That's what they are. Someone told me they're called bicep curls. I know these are your biceps, but bicep curls and tricep curls. But do those kind of things while you're walking. And the farther away you park, the better. Even if you have to park, sorry, that was a bird. Even if you have to park in a separate parking lot. If you are parking at a parking garage, be sure to park on either the highest level or the lowest level, the farthest away from your area, because stairs, first off, they're just so good for you. If you can, run those stairs. Just get out there and run the stairs. If you have stairs in your house, then run them. But if you can, take as many flights of stairs as possible. Don't take an elevator and spend a lot of time shopping, because shopping is technically walking. So that's our excuse to shop now. But just parking farther away really, really is a great thing to do. Next thing is, what if it's the end of the day and you don't have time to exercise? Maybe you don't have a gym membership. Maybe you don't want to go out. Maybe you don't have a car to go out. What you can do is take a little flash drive with you, whether at your house, whether you're at someone else's house. You can put this flash drive in a laptop, maybe get one that you could shove into your phone and put workouts on here, like, you know those workouts that you buy from like TV, like Insanity or P90X, or sorry about the noise, or like Beach something, or Jazzercise, you know, or like Zumba. Buy those or whatever you have at home already. Put them on your little flash drive and take them with you. So if you're at a friend's house, you guys can all do it together as a sleepover. If you're a busy mom and you're spending some time at a relative's and you have a little bit of downtime, go for it. Even if you're at work, in your office, close that door and just get your workout on. This is also great if it's at night and you don't have time to go anywhere. It's too dark to go outside. You don't want to go for a run because it's dangerous. You don't have a gym membership. You don't want to buy a gym membership. You can do these exercises at night. You can do them in your room where it's quiet. You can do them up in the family room where everyone else is. But you don't have an excuse to not do it because it's always going to be there with you. And make sure you have them for different times. One's 10 minutes, one's 30 minutes, one's an hour. So you always go prepared. And it would be really great if you could either download an app to your phone or if you had something like this that would plug into your phone so that way it would still be with you. Another big tip is in front of the TV. You guys know that commercials make up something like, I don't know, 5 or 20% of the entire show. During those commercials, of course, exercise, but why don't you just keep exercising while you're watching the TV? So yes, while the commercial is going, get your jumping jacks on. That's a new noise. While the commercials are going, you know, run in place, get your jumping jacks on, get a jump rope out and jump that. But during the actual show, why not work on some stretching? Why not work on some strength training? Obviously, doing push-ups or doing sit-ups while watching TV might be a little bit difficult, but why can't you hold a weight in your arm and do this? Or why can't you hold that jug of milk that you bought earlier today and just continue doing this while you're watching TV? Something else that we do for ballet, there's a lot of different stretches that you have for your legs, and one that I do, and for your hips, and I just practice my splits and my stretches while I watch TV. You can just sit there, stick your leg out, and reach for your toes, and I can watch TV perfectly fine while doing this. Literally sit on your couch and just raise your legs. Hi there, foot. You could just raise your legs up and down, and that's a great ab exercise. And all of these movements, whether I'm working my arms or my legs or stretching, I can watch TV and enjoy the show. And then during the commercials is when you can do your sit-ups and do your push-ups and, you know, jog in place and that kind of thing. Don't limit it to just the commercials. Make sure that the entire show that you're watching, you're being productive. The next and very last tip that I have is go on a picnic. Being part of a busy lifestyle is having school, having work, having to spend time with your friends as well. Whether you're a teenager and you're, wanting to hang out with your friends and they want to go to a movie, or whether you're an adult and you're just trying to catch up with the other mom from the carpool lane or the other dad from the carpool lane or that person from work that you see all the time, probably the number one thing to do is going out to eat. Whether you're going to the movies, whether you're going to get a sandwich, whether you're going sandwich, that's what my dad says, he says sandwich. But whatever you're doing, usually it revolves around eating. And part of a busy lifestyle is balancing in that social time with your friends or with your coworkers. But instead of going to the movies and spending money, or instead of spending money on food, opt to go on a picnic, hike, lunch. Because it still involves food, but you can make it yourself. You could even cook the food together. That would be a really fun day if you guys went to the store together, parked really far away, walked to the store, got your groceries, pumped them on the way back, and then made food yourself to go on the picnic. That would be a lot of fun. You could make like a sandwich making party. Anyways, so whether it's a friend from work, whether it's a friend from the carpool lane, whether it's a friend from school, go on a picnic and make it a hike or an adventure as opposed, or, go to the park as opposed to going to a restaurant. And if you can, sneak a ball in there, sneak a Frisbee in there, and just having that with you, trust me, if you have some sort of ball or, Frisbee or something with you, and if you have a group of people, there is no way that that is not going to be used, okay? If you guys just put down the cell phones for literally an hour, you guys will have the blast of your life. But actually an Easter basket, not a picnic basket. It's like for Easter eggs, I hope you can tell. But this is my example of a picnic basket. So it's a way to still be social, but you're out there. Let's say you have to go hike to get onto your picnic. It's something new out of the box that I'm sure your friends will love, and it's just such a great way to get your exercise on. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Me and my picnic basket that isn't really a picnic basket are gonna go chill and listen to the noises that they're making over there. I think it's like a staple gun. Those things actually kind of scare me, like a nail gun. I don't know. Anyways, I love you guys. My picnic basket that isn't a picnic basket loves you guys, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. So, of course, if you have other tips that you use and you have a busy life that you want to share, or if you have elefante earrings that you like, or if you just have a favorite phrase in Spanish that was like your first sentence ever that you learned in Spanish, then share it with me because I love you. And I want to hear about your picnic baskets and your tips and your tricks and your elephants. So I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped you. And I can't wait to talk to you all soon. Love you guys. Bye.